Where are you taking us? This looks like this could be a pretty big old mission. It's a big old hotel, isn't it? Front doors. So this is the front door, okay. I've got a feeling this is going to be a case of the robot being a bit mad.
It's probably best Maxwell hasn't seen the state of the hotel. He would be devastated. I should warn you, some of the other hotel guests are a bit, rowdy. I was forced to defend myself when a few became a bit handsy, shall we say. The registered patrons are in a more exclusive area of the hotel, though, and do not associate with this sort of rabble. Shall we be off?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's have a look then.
Good. This way.
The legendary, I don't know where it's gone. Is that it? Yes. Oh, 80, you blew it up again. Right, there you go. 10% reduction in VAT's cost, which is not that great, really, is it?
Uplifting.
Come on then, Pearl, where are you taking us? Out the back door? Up the stairs, okay. I'm gonna go ahead here and see if I can find some peeps to kill. One down. Another one down. Pop him in the head. You down. Book. Boom, that's locked. Take him out. Was it worth unlocking? That's the question. It really wasn't, was it? Where have you gone, Pearl? Pearl! Pearl! I was following you and I've lost you. I have no idea where Pearl's gone. Just come out here. Ah, there you are, up there. I can see you. I can see you. So this episode might go a little bit longer than some of the others. I should have just waited for this mission the next episode, but we came all the way here. Right. Shouldn't take long though. It's just a quick sweep. Quick sweep of the grounds. So you need shooting. Oh, hello. This is not going well. I'm going to shoot in the head a few times, that'd be great. Mutation gone. Ada, where are you? Anyway, you could be helpful right now. Well, that's the legendary one gone at least. Hey, you froze. There we go. Woo. VAT's enhanced rifle improves And hits around 25% less cost with the old action points. We're going to need to pop in a quick ride away again as normal. You know what, I think I'm going to end up cutting this video. We'll carry on. I'll probably end up cutting this video anyway before we came in here. I can do an hour-long stretch. Come on, go down. Oh, one fell out the roof. Shoot him in the back. Oh well, he's got some good health, hasn't he? He's got very good health. Where did he go? He's down. He's down. Can I just use a big weapon just to get rid of him? We've got tons of missiles, haven't we? So let's I don't use the mighty missile launcher. Still didn't kill him. He doesn't have any legs now, though. He's dead. Woo. Is that the end of that for you?
Watch your step. Bit of a mess in here.
That wasn't the end. I thought that big one was going to be the last, the final stand. Should we use a bit of this? Let's use Kellogg's pistol for a bit. Get better aim with Kellogg's pistol, I think. Bit of a slow reload though, isn't it? So if you get the hit, it's worth it. So if you don't get a hit, then you're in trouble, basically. Got the headshot, another headshot. Get the headshot again. Finish him off. There we go. Got a lot of legendaries in this place. We've had 3 now on our way through. Auto stim combat left leg. We might already have that. I know we've got something we've got as an auto stim. If we update this pistol to make it a quicker reload, we should be looking pretty good with this, I think. I shot it in the bum. And again. I can't use this gun, it's too slow. It's just too slow for me, this gun. Automatic combat shotgun, that sounds pretty good though. Wouldn't it? Oh yep, shotgun's doing well. Shotgun's doing very, very well. I've got a left of that. Blew the crap out of it, right. Come on, Pearl, let's go. Which way are we going, Pearl? This way? Pearl, there's a putrid glowing one here. If you could help me out, that'd be great. Holy crap. I think I've just found the mother load. Oh my god, there's loads of them. There's absolutely loads of them. Right. Let's go for something big. We have to have something big. Well, we had to bring up the big guns for that one, but I think we've done okay. It's not taking much health off, is it? I thought that would take a lot of health off. I need a radar weight instantly. Right, I can't wait anymore. I was going to wait till the end of the fight and do it, but I need a radar weight now. could have done with Ada in this situation. Right, I chopped his head off anyway. Took him down. That was mental. That was so many really, really big enemies all at once. Thankfully, we had the missile launcher on us, which did the big amount of damage we needed it to. There's that charred one as well. He was pretty big. Got a lot of XP from that. We can actually level up 2 times, I think, at the moment. And we might be more by the end of this mission, the way this is going. I'm expecting, after all the stuff we've killed already, I'm expecting something big towards the end of this, you know. I'm a little bit worried. Right, all these guys are dead at the moment, which is good. Where's my shotgun again? Because that was quite an effective weapon. That was automatic shotgun. There you are. I'm going to quick save it because we haven't done that for a while, and I just remember getting to these big rooms in like Final Fantasy. These big rooms are like boss rooms.
Exclusive area of the hotel. You should feel quite privileged that they will be allowing you in.
Elevator leads to the exclusive part of the hotel. I'm going to right at the front of the lift here, just in case everyone spawns in behind me and I get stuck in the lift, which is quite normal for this game. Some dodgy lift music. Good. That's what we like to hear. Oh, I'm tired, you know, my eyes are glazed over. I can barely see the screen at the moment, but that's not going to affect our shooting power, hopefully. Whoa, Ada. Yep, you're there. Vault 88 beacon signal found. Why are we finding the beacon signal out here? Is there a vault on this island? Oh, aluminium tin cans. So what is in here? There's a toolbox there with some little bits in. There's some economy wonder glue. Nothing of any real use in there. 13 bottle caps in here. I don't know what we're supposed to be doing here because this is showing us back to the lift. What's the mission? What are we supposed to do in part of the mission wise then? Quests we want to be doing. What are we doing at the moment? Let's get rid of that. We are currently doing. What are we doing? Oh yeah, it's that one, isn't it? We're doing this one, aren't we? Miscellaneous. Follow Pearl through the hotel. Well, because Pearl's not with us, it's not shown on the mission, though, is it? Oh, I buggered that up, didn't I? So it wants to go back down the lift, doesn't it? There's a vault here. There's a vault hidden in the hotel. Holy crap. I'm not leaving that here. Also, I'm just going to grab a drink. I'm coming. I'm here. My beer fridge is literally only a couple of seconds away.
Vault 118. Your home away from home. Underground. Are you the detective we sent for?
Bloody hell.
Yes, I'm the detective.
Thank goodness. Let me just open the door for you.
I can't believe that. I weren't expecting this at all. There being a vault just in the middle of it, nowhere.
Well, it's about time.
Oh. Yep, should have waited for the.
We have many important residents there.
What happened? Who died?
It's Mr. Parker, the primary owner and financier for the hotel. This is just a disaster.
Hang on a minute. They said earlier on this it was a different person. It was a Mrs. Somebody who was a financier.
Crime scene for clues. When you're ready, we can discuss your findings. They're at the crime scene again. Don't they realize that they're going to disturb the evidence? You'd better come with me, detective.
God. Yeah, like I said earlier on, I think these robots have all gone a bit crazy. This is a nice little
What do you think you're doing?
Huh?
This is a crime scene.
It's a robot vault. It's a nice little vault, though, isn't it?
The glory of the film, the artistry.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Excuse me?
Ezra, you have outdone yourself. Oh, this is your finest work. There is more emotion in his death than most have had in their entire lives.
Our friend is dead, Mr. Ovita. Have you no respect?
I'm just saying that at least he had the decency to make a spectacle of it. There is nothing worse
Please,
than
if I may.
That's
If
what
I
this is
could
to
just
you?
have your attention.
You're sick.
I'm sorry for shouting. Shall begin the investigation henceforth. Please return to your rooms until the detective has examined the crime scene and had a chance to come speak with you. Have a look at the crime scene for clues. When you're ready, we can discuss your findings. You are free to question the residents, but their safety is our priority. So unless you have solid evidence, I would avoid accusations.
Okay.
Looks like the brain enclosure was smashed.
Blood.
Is this blood?
So I can follow. Follow the blood.
Red paint? There we go.
Ooh. Ignores 30% of a target's damage and energy resistance. The Fence Buster. It's a baseball bat. That's nice, isn't it? So that looks like what they've used as the weapon.
Baseball bat. What is this doing here?
Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else?
I found the murder weapon.
Oh no. That's the bat from Mr. McKinney's movie. You don't think he could be involved, do you? I can't imagine him ever doing such a thing. Was there anything else?
Tell me about the victim.
Mr. Ezra Parker was the primary owner and financier for the hotel. He had vast experience managing venture projects around the world. It was his idea to have our premier clients become investors in the vault section of the hotel. He worked with Vault Tech to have this built to their every specification. Was there anything else?
I'm not sure where I should start.
I suppose you should try to figure out how he died, and then who had the means and motive to kill him. Once you have enough evidence, then I suppose you'll need to confront the killer. Was there anything else?
Your residents are robots.
Not robots, Detective. Well, not exactly, anyway. I believe the term they use is robo-brain. Back before the war, the residents decided the best way to wait it out was to put their brains inside robotic chassis. Was there anything else?
Okay.
I'll be here, should you need me.
So they all had their brains removed and put inside robots to survive the Great War. That's interesting.
Protect and serve. Protect and serve.
Okay, he's gonna be no use to us then. So can now come in and talk to people then, can we?
Well. If it isn't the long arm of the law, tell me, are you a devotee of the arts? Does that cruel muse call you to her entrapping bosom?
Art is life. Without it, we are no different than animals.
Perhaps, if all we are is a sentience floating in a suit of flesh, or metal, I suppose, then art is the only true communion with the world. Come with me.
Where'd he go? The thing is, there was a tin of red paint at the crime scene, wasn't there?
Tell me, what does this piece say to you?
It's about composition, the balance of colors and emotions. and the struggle to maintain internal order.
Indeed. This was the last piece I did in a series of portraits of Gilda. Number 1378. Her emotional landscape is superimposed on the portrait. The reality of the subject is distorted as the ego attempts to project itself this way.
Like cotton buds.
Tell me, what does this one say to you?
Trees in space. It's the war, I think.
It's
Mushroom
the war.
clouds, aren't they?
Bombs from every direction, no up or down, the world turned on its head.
Oh, what a very literal interpretation. I asked what he communicated, not what the shapes on the canvas were. We must ascend.
Okay. So there's red paint in the pictures, and he's missing his tin of red paint from down there.
And what about this one? And please be honest, for art without honesty is just politics.
I can say this is bullshit.
This is bullshit. You're talking out your ass and wasting my time.
I can see this discourse is wasted on you. Truth be told, this is my best-selling piece. I did this series under a pseudonym, of course. This series has made more money than any of my serious works. And I did the whole thing as an art. What does that tell you
Yeah,
about the
look.
value of art to the common man?
Missing his tin of red paint. Yeah, there's red paint on that picture. This will be a combination of red and yellow to make the orange. And of course there's red in that. I think is this guy. His red paint's missing.
Hello, detective. Here to broaden your mind.
Uh-huh. Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
The person you should be looking at is Juliana Riggs. That Philistine would not know art from her own excrement. She and Ezra had a rather dramatic fight recently. You could hear her banshee screeches all the way across the hotel.
Red paint.
I found red paint at the crime scene. Know anything about that?
No, actually. Ezra borrowed my last can, and now I can't find it.
What were Juliana and Ezra arguing about?
I don't know. I was painting at the time, and I was trying to block it out. Though I bet Gilda probably heard them. Maybe you should check with her.
It sounds like you've done a lot of paintings of Gilda. Why her?
Our Gilda is a very singular creature, detective. Do you not see this joie de vivre from within her? I have never met another who clings to life so tenaciously, who lives so in the moment. I must admit I was quite smitten with her for a time.
You're still in love with Gilda, aren't you?
So what if I am? What business is it of yours?
Whoa, loud.
For someone who truly understands her ephemeral beauty, not that broke actor.
Maybe later.
Good. I hope my paintings are able to open your mind to new possibilities.
Right, okay. So that was interesting. So that gives us some leads to go on. Maybe not nothing concrete, but definitely some leads that we can build on. I'm getting very lost. Oh, wow. We've got a beach. This is a hell of a vault, this one. This is probably the best vault I've ever been in, this one. The beach, fake beach. Wow. Ah.
Hello, Mr.
Hello again. Did you read something?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
Oh, well, that's not really my field of expertise, but I'm sure there are probably some clues at the crime scene. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
I heard that Juliana and Ezra had an argument a few days before he was found dead. Tell me about that.
Well, I was in my lab at the time, so I didn't hear it. but Juliana has always been rather critical of Mr. Parker. I think she found something in the overseer's office. I wasn't listening when she told me about it. I kind of had my head in my research. I don't know, really. I try to let her handle all the money stuff. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
Okay, we can search the overseer's office now.
Well, I'll just get back to my work then. Juliana...
That looks like a very important clue, that, because it's taken all the other people off our map now. And our only mission is to search the overseer's office, which I have no idea where that is. It's upstairs by the looks of it. How do we get upstairs then? Oh, it's quite nice, isn't it? So this is a vault. It looks quite nice until you get to this little area here, but it looks pretty nice. Overseer's office. Is this it? Nope. Not far away, are we? Oh. Nope. I thought we'd get away the first time there. Oh, I broke a bobby pin. I must remember to get loads of bobby pins when we get a chance, just like buy in bulk. Just to have some extra ones laying around because I'm forever snapping them. There we go. That was a master lock, that was. Wow, I made that look easy, didn't I?
Physically possible.
I know when I'm getting sick, Bert.
Ah, the overseer's office. We are here.
Wander off and play in your lab. Mr. Scruffy and I are going to be right.
What is there to have a look at? Right, overseer's terminal. This would be where the interesting stuff will be.
Because horrible Bert, believe me.
Oh, God, Juliana. What the hell? I'm going to the lab.
Where is that coming from, that noise? Play tape.
Progress on construction of the second wing of the vault is completely stalled. Once the premier area of the vault had been completed, funding seems to have been cut off. My supervisors have informed me that they haven't received payment from Mr. Parker, and Vault-Tec won't pay out of pocket to continue construction. I've repeatedly approached Ezra about the finances, but he keeps telling me that Mrs. Riggs hasn't transferred the funds. However, when I asked her, Juliana said that she had just given Ezra extra for the gold paint in the rooms. I've hired an investigator to look for signs of embezzlement in a few weeks.
Okay. Interesting.
Sounds like Ezra was embezzling from his investors.
Very, very interesting. Is there like a lift in here? Is it we can go down in? No, it's a toilet. That is the worst lift ever. It's a mental. Oh, I put him in the bin. That one the better we go. Think about that. We don't need it. I don't think we need aluminium anymore, do we? We're desperate for it beforehand, but I think we're okay now.
Everything seems to be proceeding according to plan.
So we need to speak to Juliana and somebody else as well, by the looks of it. Two bits of inquiry. I like games. I never really played the true crime games that much, but
Detective,
I quite like it actually.
about the heinous murder.
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
If you ask me, it's one of those actors. Or that horrible painter. Their type is always the cause of violence.
I heard you had a big fight with Ezra a few days ago. Care to explain?
Oh, well, it wasn't that big a deal, really. He wanted more money to pay for repairs on the hotel. I wasn't feeling well that day and lashed out a bit at the poor man. I really should have listened to him more.
I found some evidence that Ezra was embezzling from you and the other investors.
Oh, well, I really don't believe that. Mr. Parker wouldn't do such a thing, I'm sure.
What's with all the junk in here?
These are our things. We're just waiting till the war blows over so we can bring them back to Mansion.
Maybe later.
Good luck catching the murderer, Detective.
Struggling here. I'm really struggling to point the finger. There's another point of another person we can speak to by the looks of it this way. Maybe that might give us some more details. There's nothing I'm missing, is there? I've seen the blood.
This isn't blood. It's red paint.
That's not red paint, it's silver, isn't it? Are my eyes deceiving me, or is that silver?
Protect and serve.
Does this look to you like footprints? It looks to me like footprints. Which means it couldn't be... They're quite big footprints though, aren't they? I don't think... That means it wouldn't be the rubber brain because they've got tracks, not foots. But then again, there could be a bit of paint on one of the tracks. Only in a certain point, not the entire track.
Why'd you do it, huh? He deserved better than that.
Hello, Detective. How can I help? Did you have questions about the kids?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
It's obviously Santiago. He keeps going back to look at the crime scene.
I found your baseball bat at the crime scene. Care to explain how it got there?
Someone is clearly trying to frame me for the murder. It's probably Santiago. You saw him skulking around the crime scene.
What were you and Gilda talking about when I walked in?
Oh, we were just rehearsing a scene. Nothing to worry about.
Maybe later.
Okay. Just let me know how I can help.
I don't know, I'm starting to feel it might be Santiago, you know. Santiago's framing this guy. And, framing this guy and to try and get with Gilda. That's what I'm sort of thinking at the moment. It's tricky, there's so many... I don't really want to go in and accuse anyone because it literally could go either way, couldn't it?
Hello, Detective. Here to broaden your mind through artistic inspiration.
I think you should explain why you keep returning to the crime scene.
It's for inspiration, Detective. The others do not like to think about it, but even we shall die someday. Like Prometheus' torch, it kindles within me the fire to create as much art as I can in the time that I have.
Never mind.
I think it's Santiago. At the moment, we found red paint on the floor. Although he's saying that he lent that red paint out to So that's Santiago, isn't it? Yeah, he's saying he lent that red paint out to the guy who was murdered.
Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous...
Right. Maybe later.
Good luck.
But then again, he was embezzling money from them, and apparently she knew. So maybe it could have been her. Everyone's got a motive, that's the problem. Everybody has a motive. I don't think it was the actor. The fact that he's being... I'm going to go Giuliano, you know. If the actor's being framed, the actor has no direct argument with the dead guy. The only reason the actor could have the motivation... I'm going Giuliano. Giuliano for me is trying to frame the actor for the murder to try and win Gilda back. His red paint was found at the crime scene. Tries to see if he has any paint on his tracks. He doesn't.
Hello, Detective. Here to broaden your mind through artistic inspiration.
I'm gonna use the murder.
You're the murderer. You used Keith's bat to frame him and left a trail of paint so we would find him.
Oh, and what motive would I have to kill our dear Ezra?
You're still in love with Gilda, and you wanted Keith out of the picture.
Just like my critics, always willing to paint passion as madness. I see you have made up your mind. I am not going down without a fight.
Was that right? I think I was right. I don't know, was I right? I don't know if I was right or not. Defeat the killer. I got it. I did it right. Yay! Well, I could make a policeman out of me, but yeah, I'll tell you what, make a policeman out of me yet.
I found the killer. It was Santiago.
That's
King
just
Maxwell.
terrible. I can't believe it. And after all this time. Thank you for your assistance, Detective. The residents pulled this to pay for your services.
200 pre-war money.
Protect and serve.
Which I think does sell for a decent amount of money, actually. A decent amount of caps. Oh, that was an interesting mission. Got a nice bit of XP from it as well. 500 XP. Good. So we will make our way out of it. What I'm going to do, actually, is we're going to end the episode here. And then next episode we'll be back at Harbour. And we'll try and do some more stuff. It's been a crazy couple of episodes, actually. I quite enjoyed this one. It's a little bit different. Just trying to do something different for a change. Having a little bit of crime scene work. Rather than just messing around with, I say messing around, rather than end up trying to kill everyone. So I've quite enjoyed it. I hope you guys have as well. Of course, if you have, then it would be fantastic for me if you could hit that like button to let me know. Just gives me a hand as well. Now it makes the video more likely for other people to find, of course, and it helps grow the channel, that sort of stuff as well. And talking about growing the channel, if you are new around here and you'd like to see some more, then please do hit that subscribe button as well. I've been Shabby Gamer. Thank you very much for watching. And I shall see you all very, very soon for another episode of Fallout 4.